So my name is Jesse Roberson, but in Washington, Tacoma, Washington, Seattle, Washington, Kent, Washington, Federal Way, Washington, California, Oakland, LA, Chicago, Ridgecrest, California, Bakersfield, California, I am known as Baby Thuglo. Chicago, Illinois, I am known as Baby Thuglo. Who gave me that nickname? Hilltop, Tacoma, Washington, the OGs. I came up with it. They said, yeah, that's you can have it.
The lady keeps hitting me with
So,
that fucking application like every day now.
I'm from Hoover Criminal 7-4. That was made in Oakland, California. You hear me? I'm an OG. Not no beginner's OG. No, I'm higher than a triple OG. So, my family is from Georgia. I'm from Georgia. So, I'm from Tifton, Georgia. So, the shit that I'm about to speak, bro, is some serious shit. My family's nothing but military, Army, Navy, from Navy SEAL to the Navy. So, I'm raised around veterans and shit like that. So, you hear shit. So, let me tell you the shit that I hear from veterans themselves and the research that I've done. My dad was in the Army. From what I heard, he died from family fire in the Army when he was at Iraq. So, I am my father's child, but I may be my father's child, but my granddaddy raised me. You hear me? He was a slave in Georgia. So understand, overstand me when I say I know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. My family's last name Robertsons. Henry III gave us our last name. We did business with Rockefeller and the Rothschild. That's why we have a city in North Carolina called Robersonville. You heard me? So under and overstand this when I say I am deeply connected to the roots of the problem, but I became the solution to my ancestors' problem. You heard me? So, overstand the stuff that comes out of my mouth is completely accurate because it's what I've seen, what I've been through, and what I heard from the vets themselves. So, let's begin with this. What's happening in effect is martial law. What the government is ran by, and I've been saying this for a long time, is pedophiles. It's nothing but pedophiles. The age of consent is going to lower. Americans is going to allow it because they have no morals. They don't follow by the 12 commandments. And understand this. The ones who actually put out the 12 commandments was the Black Panthers, who followed by those 12 commandments was Crips and GDs. Those who broke those commandments got brainwashed by the system of corruption. Move 9 and the Black Panthers helped create gang members like me. Because of that, they want to create a stereotypical bullshit for us to be looking like the bad guys. Since then, Ronald Reagan, all the motherfuckers who were president, been switching up our names, calling culture a race. But who's running? Who's running? Why is it called a race? A human race if nobody's running. If we're not running from anything, why is it called a human race? Isn't a race a verb? So we're a noun. What's an adjective? Do you hear me? People need to understand the truth and symbolism behind the words that comes out of the government's mouth. Because if you decode it, you would understand what they're really saying. You think everybody thinks that what they're talking about is normal words, but if you understand what spelling, you're creating spelling. You know what I'm saying? When they say the words that you speak is a sword that you swing. So what does it mean when the government speaks? What sword are they swinging?
Just text me when the phone just died.
What's a nationality? What's a nation? You hear me? People got shit fucked up because they're too, and then it goes to psychology. So if once you get into the psychosis of the human brain and understand why people are ignorant, you know what I'm saying? You'll understand why people is ignorant. They're either ignorance because of fear, or they're ignorance because what they're afraid to break. Either way, it's fear. It's fear. They're fearing of knowing what the system is. Why do you think they have so many Karens out? Why do you think Karens exist? Karen means fear. Karen is a fear. Why do you think you meet a Susan? Susan don't give no fucks. Bitch, you mess with her people, Susan never fought before. That day she might put up her dukes. You know what I'm saying? It's people are like, well, that's a name, Jess. It's just a name. A name is a name. But why do you think that we call people Susans? Certain people Susans? Because Susan is something positive. And then Karens. Why does Karen gotta be a negative? If there's care in their name. But not all Karens are like that. It's the stubbornness of the individual. And when I mean the stubbornness, I mean the friction of the brain of the individual of preventing them to do the right thing, because it's not because they're too nosy. It's control. It's control. It's not because of they're nosy. It's because of the amount of control they don't have. You get what I'm saying? It's the amount of control. If people don't have control of other people, then what the fuck do they have? But it goes from childhood. Well, how did they get that way? How did they get that way? My mom is a controlling bitch. My mom used to be a hoe. Okay? That has nothing to do with me. So why would I carry on my mom's characteristics if that has nothing to do with me? She chose that life. That's the life that she chose. Doesn't mean I gotta go and live that life that she lived. If I'm a better individual. If I'm a better ass individual, if I know I can do better, shoot for better, go for better, then what the fuck? Back to that mentality. The brain. You know what I'm saying? People have this mentality. Have this brain, this shit that's wrong with their brain. To get them to believe that fear is the fucking way to control. It all started with Rockefeller, Rothschild, all them motherfuckers. That's who it started with. Because they're the ones that made the deal with the devil.
I feel like this would be a good food for a baby.
So, once you know your background, know your people, you understand it's a mental thing. People are afraid to know spiritual. People are afraid to know spiritual. So they use the mental to get to the spiritual. Because the pineal gland and the third eye goes with the mental. Okay, back to the brain. So, you know in chemistry, how they say, oh, you're just chemically unbalanced. You're chemically unimbalanced. You're chemically unaware. Unawareness to chemicals. Because you don't know the chemicals that run through your body. Every action has a reaction. Same for chemicals, magnetic frequencies, all that shit. which goes back to the government controlling.
I know it runs through my body.
How can they control shit? Because of the frequencies and the sound waves that goes to the mental of your brain. So they put shit in your food that fuck up your blood. Why do you think they fuck with babies? Goes for pedophilia. See, it seems like I'm jumping ship, but if you realize everything goes into the blender to make the perfect drink for corruption and what's going on as of today.
Coffee smoothie for a spill.
Nobody gets that. It all starts with why we lack education. Why education don't mean shit no more. Why do you think they're targeting the educational system, all that shit? What does corona fucking mean, you guys? Corona means king in Latin. Any Latin motherfuckers should know what corona the fuck means. So if they're calling a virus king virus, what the fuck does that mean?
I thought it just meant cracking open a cold one with your boys.
No, it means king.
I'm making corona
King
jokes.
virus. No, but what's funny is he said, my nigga, he made up a joke. My nigga said, hey, he said, you have corona? I said, no. He said, well, where the fuck is it? I was like, what the fuck you mean? He said, bro, I don't see you wearing it. I was like, you son of a bitch. You sly bitch. He was like, I was like, it's in the back of my pocket. He said, yeah, see, I thought you won't leave without your corona. And everybody's looking at this nigga like, what the fuck is he talking about? What the fuck is this dude talking about? It means crown. It means king. It means something you should be wearing on your fucking head. So when they say king virus, hey, where's your corona? Yo, nigga, I don't have it right now. Psych, yeah, the fuck I do, nigga. My shit's right here, nigga. This is my corona. Let's be real. This is my corona. This is definitely my corona.
My corona.
That's my corona. So what is your corona? Your third eye? That's my corona.
THC, baby.
My corona is my third eye.
THC.
I wear that shit every fucking day. That shit stays the fuck open.
That's what we do.
So again, people lack knowledge. People lack knowledge because the reason why they lack knowledge is because they're too lazy to go do their own research and they believe everything what the fuck is going on. No, I'm a sophisticated, educated, realistic individual who always puts my people first before I put myself first. So if I'm learning something, it's not just for myself. It's for my fucking people.
Is that what you got for me?
So that war, that's bullshit. Everybody was like, don't put your hands on cops. A whole bunch of shit. Shut the fuck up and learn your constitutional rights. Learn the First Amendment, Second Amendment, Third Amendment, Fifth Amendment. Learn your fucking amendments.
Well, no, I'm saying I don't like the flavor.
Thou
I'm just
shalt not
trying
fear
to
no
make it
man.
sound like you bought for me like a surprise.
But
Let
God.
me fucking make